Hi, what's going on YouTube? This is a Jim Shadow, and today we are here to speak about Sky Striker deck because this is one of the best matchup against Salamangreat deck. So about Salamangreat, we recently posted a deck profile roughly 4 days ago now. So Sky Striker also has both representation in pie chart as Salamangreat. So it's also topped at previous events, as you can see in many YouTube videos. So let's go ahead with the deck profile. 3 copies of Ray, you will never see them at 2 pieces. This is the ace monster of the deck. 3 copies of Ash Blossom. This is the best entrap of the format and it will always be. So there's something that you must know, that this is the thing that you can Ash Blossom's fantastical dragon, because it includes in its effect of drawing some cards. So you can Ash Blossom and the cards go back on your opponent's hand, same as Gamma, but he cannot activate again his effect during this turn. So 3 copies of Ghost Ogre, because this is one of the best entrap against Salamangreat. Against Lady Debug, so he won't be able to link up after. 2 copies of Terraforming. This card is very needed in this deck, and it's like a +1 in the grave. Unfortunately, it will never come back at 3. 2 copies of Area 0 before I play them at 3 with the multi-roll combo, but I had to adapt my deck to the format, and it's very easy now to Ash Blossom its own effect to special summon Ray from the deck. 2 copies of multi-roll before I play them also at 3, but I had to push some hand traps and traps also to stop many loops. 3 copies of Engage. This card is absolutely insane. This is the master card of the deck. 1 Afterburner. It has always been played at 1, and it will still. So Afterburner is very good against Salamangreat, because when you have already called by the grave the Berry Links or use Shark Cannon on this target, his Salamangreat cards will be very vulnerable, so you can destroy most of the cards on your opponent's field. 2 copies of Jamming Waves. So this card wasn't very mostly played before, so we played Twin Twister. So now I play Jamming Wave to force my opponent to activate Salamangreat Horror or Salamangreat Rage. 3 copies of Wither Anchor. So these cards will help you to have a big control during the game, to steal your opponent's monster and to OTK with. You can also activate a Wither Anchor on Colossus to allow you to add cards that you want from your deck to your hand. 1 Shark Cannon. Some people play that too, but it's rather to be still play at 1. So it's not very good cards. It's not a very good cards when you go first. 1 Hornet Drone. So it's very good when you don't have Ray, and when your opponent Ash Blossoms Area 0 effects. 1 Eagle Booster. Before I played them at 2, but I had to add 2 more spells, 2 more trap cards, sorry. 2 Call by the Grave. There's some reason because I played them. The reason are that people play back Jordan Luckbird, and they also play Winter Cherries. So if you only have 1 Kagari on your field and no other in your extra decks, that will be very hard to still play for the entire game. 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Upstart, pretty standard. 3 Foolish Burial Goods. This card is like a +1 in your grave, and you will able to activate Metal Force Fusion from the grave also. It will allow you to draw instead of the presence of Colossus. Foolish Burial Grounds also will allow you to debrick some hands because you're gonna Foolish Engage, add it back to your hand with Kagari's effect, and 1 Metal Force Fusion. So about the trap cards, I play 3 There Can Be Only One because it stops Salamangreat's play because he only has a Cyber's monster in his deck. But I think I rather play Summon Limit. It's much better because I can link up with Summon Limit. 1 Judgment and 1 Warning, so that's enough for the deck. And I remove Hercules base, but maybe I'm gonna play it back again. We will see later with some plays. About the extra deck, so 3 copies of Kagari, this is the ace monster of the deck. 3 Shizuku, so you can add 1 Sky Striker spell to your deck. So, but the name must be different from the others that are in your graveyard. Double Hayate for the time for debrick your hand when you don't have Engage or Multi-Wall or Area Zone 0. 2 copies of Kaina because I have to prevent any OTK from Salamangreat. So you can use Kaina against Hitleos or against the Violet Chimera if he didn't use Fusion of Fire on your link. So very good. 1 Boar Sword, 1 Bomber. It's very good to use it because of its burn effect, and you can use Hornet Drone under its link maker. 1 Ingirsu, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Nightmare Phoenix. So about the side deck, triple Pancractops, double Jordan Neckbird for Mirror Match, triple Mind Control against Thunder Dragon and Salamangreat, very good. Double Charide, it's very good when your opponents decide to go first, and when you know it's a Sky Striker player, this card is very insane. Triple Twin Twisters before I play them in main deck, but I removed these 3 cards to add 3 Ogres. This card is also not very good when you activate against Salamangreat because he can roar the Twin Twister and you're gonna lose 2 cards. And 2 Heavy Storm Dusters because Altergeist isn't dead, so it prevents me against a Sacred Village of Spellcasters. And this version of Sky Striker is for players who wanna go first, but if you want to add more consistency, you can remove 3 summon limits, and this is what everybody do, and add 3 copies of Effect Veiler or Impermanence. So that's enough for the deck profile. I hope you enjoy it. Please do not forget to activate the notification bell, to subscribe, and to leave your thought in your comments below. Thank you. That was the Team Shadow.